I just got to the studio. I've been eating my sandwich from Starbucks, and I also got this pistachio oat latte. Let's see what, ooh, it's cute. I want to give it a proper taste test for you guys. Oh, it's really hot. It's actually really nice though. I approve of this pistachio latte. It's really good. But I'm at the studio now. I'm teaching at 1 to 1:30 online, and then I have a private class with a student at 1:30 till 2:30. And then I'm gonna try to film some videos here. I don't think I'm ready to film my exam yet, Barrefit, just because I also forgot all of my stuff at home in a rush to get to the studio on time for work. So I'll just film a workout, or at least just practice my Barrefit class in front of the camera and do that, and maybe dance a little bit. We'll see. This sandwich is also like very underrated, but very delicious. Delicious. It has pesto, roasted tomatoes, and some sort of cheese. It's really good. Mozzarella, I think. Feels good to be back in the studio. This is the first time I've been here in like probably 2 weeks. Like I mentioned before, I have my class at 1 to 1:30, so I'm gonna sit up for that now. And then I have a private lesson with the student at 1:30 till 2:30, and then I'm gonna try to film that Barrefit stuff. And if I don't get around to doing the actual exam part of it, at least I will have practiced being a Barrefit teacher, and I'll post it for you guys maybe, if you want that. So I just filmed an exercise video. Can you guess what kind of exercise video it was? Now that I'm done that though, I'm exhausted. I probably should do some ballet stuff too, because I did like a fitness class just now and I'm nice and warm. My hair's so pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna put on my pointe shoes, dance around a little bit, and probably film some TikToks. And then I'm gonna go home and edit the video that I just made. just packing up my stuff to leave. It's kind of late to go to Costco. It looks dark out. It's actually only like 4:30 or 5 o'clock, but it's still kind of late to go to Costco, so I'll save that for a daytime thing. And I think I'm gonna go get takeout for dinner because I just don't feel like cooking tonight. I think I'm gonna get Freshie. I'm in the city, so yeah. These literally taste like McDonald's fries and they're so good. So I got back from dance, had dinner, and kind of just relaxed and watched the new documentary about Prince Harry, and Meghan Markle. And it gave me a lot of insight to their life. I had no idea they went through what they went through. And I have a newfound respect for Meghan Markle now. She did so much humanitarian work. She really reminds me of Princess Diana. I just had no idea Meghan Markle was more than an actress on Suits. I really had no idea. So it was really interesting to watch the documentary. I'm gonna take off all my makeup, obviously, with the Pharmacy Green Clean. I also went on TikTok live tonight and it was really fun. I hadn't gone on live in a long time. So it was really nice to catch up with you guys who follow me on TikTok. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, my name is JASSSOME. My Instagram is JASSOME. Funny story, when I was recording my videos in the studio today, I accidentally swiped towards slow-mo. So I actually recorded in slow-mo. So my bar section was like 30 minutes long and I was like, was bar actually that long? I thought it was only like 10 minutes because I only did like a few exercises. I didn't do an entire bar. Long and behold, I recorded in slow-mo. So no, it wasn't 30 minutes long, it was 9 minutes long. So I did bar again so I could, it was good to do, but I wanted to get it on recording, not in slow-mo. So I wasn't a total failure today, so that's funny. And then I was talking about the live that I did on TikTok. It was really nice to catch up with you guys. You guys had a lot of really good questions, such as, is it too late to start at a certain age? It is absolutely not. And we really talked about the effects of holding an idol as a ballet standard. So what I mean by that is that the present time, I think we're going in the right direction, but there's still a lot of people that hold certain body types, and there's still companies that hold certain body types to the standard to be as a professional. I'm just gonna rinse this off really quick. And I think that's really unhealthy, not only because a lot of the time those body types are not attainable healthfully or the majority of the population, not only because of that, but because it also doesn't include other types of people, of ethnicities, different backgrounds, different body types. I think holding a certain body standard in ballet is really toxic. And I think people and game changers such as Misty Copeland have really opened up the conversation with that, because she is the world's first African-American principal dancer in history that I know of, at least. Also, I'm going to use this brand new Biossance with Squala, this brand new cleanser. I'm going to use this brand new facial cleanser and makeup remover from Biossance that has squalene, elderberry, and it's also a jelly cleanser. It's plant-derived squalene as well, which the reason I bought this was because it says that it saves like 1 million sharks a year. I don't know if squalene comes from sharks or the way in which you have to get squalene, you have to kill sharks. But if you don't know this about me, I am so passionate about sharks. Fun fact, I know I'm going all over the place with my story times today. When I was in high school and middle school, I was so obsessed with sharks. Not only did I watch Shark Week, but I also did an essay on shark fin soup and why we should stop it, why it should be banned, why it's horrible. I did that in grade 8. I repurposed it in grade 9. I repurposed it in grade 10. And I repurposed it in grade 11. Is that working smarter? I think it's working smarter, not harder. Because I repurposed the same essay, just zhuzhed a few things up, added a few things, subtracted a few things when I was going into a higher level of education. So yeah, I really love sharks and I'm really passionate about the ecosystem and the fact that shark fin soup and other ways of fishing, that's another reason I'm vegetarian, other ways of fishing are really detrimental to our environment. So seeing that they save sharks was really the reason I picked this. It's also cruelty free. So apply a small amount to dry skin and massage, add water to emulsify and break down makeup and impurities, rinse with warm water. I'm gonna try that. I already took off my makeup, but I'm sure there's probably plenty that's still on me. I have to take off the thing. Duh. So back to my original point about holding a specific body type to the standard of ballet. It's very unhealthy, and we have come a long way, but I fear that with the age of social media and people rising to stardom, we are going to backtrack just because everybody has social media now. Everybody is following certain people, and I'm not going to name people, call people out, and shame people for their body types, and I'm not going to shame people for what they look like. However, if you see somebody online that has a certain body type, even if it's me, if it's literally any person you see that's not even just a dancer, but if you see anybody online has a body type and you're like, I wish I looked like them, stop right now, look at yourself and appreciate the body that you have. A lot of us don't appreciate how lucky we are with our health. Honestly, look at your body and just accept the fact that you are alive and you are healthy. And if you're not 100% healthy, you are on the road to becoming healthier. You're doing what you can do to be healthier, hopefully. Other things we talked about on TikTok Live. I often get the question, you're ex-pro, you're not a ballerina anymore. What happened? And you guys on YouTube obviously know, because you guys have been following me and you probably see my video where I explain why I left the professional ballet world. The people on TikTok who just followed me probably don't know my story, but I talked about that a little bit. And I also explained me and Steven's beginning of our relationship and how we started dating while I was still a professional, and how I kind of got a glimpse of how happy I could genuinely be without relying on my personality and ballet as my source of happiness and strictly ballet being my source of accomplishment. Embarked on the journey of being in a relationship with him, and also embarked on the journey of starting a YouTube channel, starting a TikTok, starting teaching, doing a lot of other things, going back to some schoolwork, and I wouldn't look back. I never look back. I so appreciate the life I have right now. Somebody also asked me on TikTok today on live what I make. And I was like, that's a good question, because they actually asked specifically, do you make enough doing your part-time jobs and social media? And I was like, this is the kicker. I'm not trying to flex or brag to you guys, but I also want to be transparent. If you are somebody that wants to start social media, but you're afraid because you don't want to embarrass yourself or you don't want somebody to see you, then here's your sign. If you're passionate about it, just go for it, because you never know what might happen. In the last 2 weeks alone, I have made $2,000 in 2 weeks, which is double, quadruple the amount I made working retail full time, where I worked 40 hours a week. I was actually working 38 and a half, which is like very close to 40 hours a week. I had no life because I was also teaching part-time, like 20 hours a week, and I was trying to do YouTube. I was making transparently $700 to $900 bi-weekly at that retail job. And if you put that together, that is about $1,800 maximum a month. Barely $2,000 a month. So the fact that I'm working half the amount of hours and I'm making double that in 2 weeks, double my month's work in 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying it's an easy thing, because even though I say it's, yes, 3 hours of work, I'm constantly creating. Like right now, it's 11 p.m. I'm filming. I don't consider this work though. It doesn't feel like work, you know? I don't think social media is a difficult job. I think it takes a lot out of you, but you also gain autonomy, and you gain your own personal schedule. There's a lot more to gain doing social media than there is taken away, I think. So yeah, that was just kind of a recap of what I did and what I talked about over TikTok Live. And now that I'm almost done my skincare, I'm going to go to bed and wake up tomorrow morning around 7. I tried to wake up early this morning. Steven woke up early for work. He's actually out of the house tonight. That's why I'm filming at such a late hour. I tried to wake up. That did not happen, obviously. I slept in a lot today. However, I did have a class at 9, so I didn't sleep in a lot. I slept until like 8. Tomorrow, though, I have a class at 8, so I do have to wake up quite a bit earlier. I teach from 8 until about 10, so 8:30 till 9:30, and then 10 until 11:30, and then I teach again from 2 to 3, 4:30 to 5:30, and I believe my last class is at 6 to 7, and then I'm teaching full-time on Saturday from 9 until 3. And at some point on Saturday, I'm hoping to actually do my exam. I meant to do it tonight, but I did not get around to it, and that's fine. I'm not gonna push myself to do something I'm not ready for yet. I still have 1 week left to film it and to get ready for it. So on that note, I'm gonna say goodnight here, guys. It's 8:30. I slept in a lot. I have a class in 20 minutes. So I'm just washing my face. I don't think I'll do makeup till after this class just because there is some cardio in it. I don't want to be all sweaty. I think I'll still do like mascara, but I won't do like the whole shebang. Because I slept in, I don't have time to make like a full breakfast, but I'm also not very hungry first thing. So while I teach, I'm going to have a dose juice and a piece of toast. And then after I teach this class, I'll have a more substantial snack. Then I'll have a big lunch. So I teach from 8:50 to 9:50. I was wrong last night. And then I teach again from 10 until 11:30. In between 9:50 and 10, I'll have time to grab another snack if I'm still hungry. My video did not finish uploading last night, which is really frustrating because the annoying thing about YouTube videos is you can't pause them while they're uploading. So I actually have to just turn off the Wi-Fi on my computer so it doesn't use too much Wi-Fi while I'm teaching, which also means I can't use my computer to teach because, yeah, that. I just threw in a load of laundry. So I want to try to get that done today. And I'm super excited because tomorrow morning I'm teaching at the studio again for the first time in like 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks, yeah. The last day of classes was December 22nd, I think. And today is January something. I think it's January 5th or 4th. I'm not quite sure. Maybe the 6th. I have no idea anymore. Oh, it would be the 6th because tomorrow's the 7th is the first day of classes. I'm really sore today too. So after I teach tonight, I might go in the sauna. What's interesting about donating blood, and they mentioned this when I was donating it, is because your body is creating more blood, you're gonna feel like really good for the next few days. And I feel like a superhuman. I feel so strong and motivated. That being said, I cannot wake up past 8 a.m. So I'm not feeling like that strong, but I am feeling like I can get through an entire workout again. It's pretty cool. I also have to do a Sephora order. I debated going down to the city to get it, but I was like, the only reason I like to go in person is because I have my tax exempt card, so I wouldn't have to pay that amount of taxes. But then I was like, well, if I drive all the way down to the city, I'm gonna end up paying that in the gas anyway, so I may as well just order it online. I wish there was a way. Comment below if you have the same thing, if you have a tax exempt card or native status. If you find the same struggle, like I don't not want to go in person because I'd rather not have to pay the taxes and not obliged to pay. But oh well, it's fine. I'll get it delivered to my door at least. I know probably people are watching this like, oh, it's such a first world problem. But it's also in my treaty rights. So I have a feeling, I feel like I have a right to say I'd rather go in person, right? To use my treaty right or my people's treaty right, which you guys probably didn't even know I'm Indigenous because I don't look it at all. Okay, I am ready to teach now. Just did my mascara. My hair needs to be washed tonight, but some dry shampoo will do for the rest of the day. So this is the outfit I'm going to teach my personal training in. These sweats kind of look like PJs. I love these sweats. They were given to me by my friend and my neighbor. So yeah, this is the outfit I'm going to teach in. I was going to wear a pair of shorts, but it's really cold and this house is too cold for shorts. I might even put a sweater on. I want my student to be able to see my upper body though, especially because we are doing upper body. So I'll try to tough it out like this, or at least wear a sweater for a warm up and try to take it off for later. Steven got us some donuts. They look so good. I love this honey cruller one.